bring yourself to the centre of your mat, feet hip width apart, just have a little rock back and forth, find your central balance, and then just hold that there. Lift your toes, spread them wide, and from the little toes, just press them down one at a time and then go the other way. So feel that action in your hips, feel it through the ankles, the knees and the toes, and then rest it down. So take the shoulders up, back and down, lengthen through the fingers, palms facing in towards you, middle fingers line up with the seam of your trousers, or where it would be if you had one, and extend from the crown of your head. So try to create distance between your shoulders and your ears. So let's take a breath in, bring those palms down in front. Take a breath in and down in front. Let's take that right arm up and exhale. Left arm, reach up with that breath in, keeping the knees soft. Take both arms with your thumbs driving the movement open, up and then down. Forward, open, up and down. Good. Let's just do some rolling of the shoulders, so loosening out any tension here. Good. Just the side bends. Keeping the knees nice and soft. Into some hip circles, so bend the knees and then just circle those hips just to warm up through the lower back now. And the other way. Nice big circles. And one more time. Okay, so take your feet a little wider, toed out position, bend the knees. Take your pelvic tilt now, so push the hips forwards and back. So just loosening up that lower back a little bit more. So as you take the hips forward, pull the belly center in, round your shoulders just slightly forward, so you're just curving that back a little bit more, and then open the opposite way. Good, bringing it back to neutral, bring your feet in to touch, lift the right hip, release, lift the left hip. So a nice lateral flexion for the lumbar spine here, just lifting and lowering and lifting and lowering. Just raise up onto the balls of the feet and release it down. Reach up onto the balls of the feet and release it down. One more time, reach up, your balance and release it down. Good. Take your right foot behind, reach that right arm up and release down. So hips swaying side to side, opening out through side body. One more time. Good, and then release, bring that foot back, take your left foot behind, reach that left arm up, swaying through the hips, opening up through side body and release it down. Okay, just take those shoulders down and open up. Keeping the feet moving. Good. Hands behind, interlace, push down behind and lift. So you feel that nice stretch, and then just move the arms side to side. Good. Take those arms up and around now. Up and around. One more each side. Really opening out. Good. Take that now nice and wide. Turn to the right side up on the border foot to the back. Drop it down and lift. Drop it down and lift. Come to center. Turn. Drop it down and lift. Drop it down and lift. And right side and left side. So a nice big gentle warm up and release. Bringing it center. Take the right shoulder and the left shoulder. And then rolling up through the spine, walk your feet in, come to the edge of your mat now. Going into our first exercise, our roll down push up. So feet hip width apart, nice good grounding, roll the shoulders back, take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the chin back in and allow the spine to curl forwards as you just roll through the spine one vertebra at a time. Let your arms hang loose. Bend your knees if you need to get your hands to the floor. Take a breath in here, and then as you exhale, walk your hands out, drop your knees down into a box position, wrists under the shoulders. Neutral spine, so tilt back and forth a few times, find that neutral spine, lengthen the tailbone away from you, lengthen the crown of the head away from you. Keeping the elbows into the side, just bend the elbows, take the nose down to rest between your thumbs and your forearms touch down. So your knees stay in line with your hips, and pushing up and down. Okay, tuck your toes under, walk your hands back, come into your bent knee position here, take a breath in. As you exhale, engage the core and start to roll the spine all the way up. Restack in the vertebra one at a time. When you get to the top here, head comes up last, take a breath in. And we repeat that roll down with the exhale. So we're going to take the push up a little further out now into an extended position for those who want to. So if not, you stay in your box position. So if you're into extended, just take one hand length forward and bring your thighs forward as well. So here we go. So press down. So your thighs are coming down. They're not resting. Keep those elbows pushed in to the sides. And then release. Tuck your toes under, walk your hands back, up onto the feet, take a breath in, and exhale as you roll back up. So we've got one more set to do. Take a breath in, lift, and exhale, chin down, roll through the spine. Just feel that nice clicking over of the spine, one vertebra at a time. Take a breath in, walk out. Find your position, box or extended, and press down and push up. Keep the core muscles in, keep your shoulders back and down, head extended from the crown of your head, and release and rest it down. From here into child's pose, just sit back and just rest. Okay, so coming onto your knees here, onto all fours. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Make sure you're taking the weight through the base of the fingers and not through the wrists. And neutral spine. So do a few pelvic tilts here. Find that midway point and then hold. So using the core muscles, really feel as though you're pulling in front, back and sides. Maintaining that. Take a breath in and raise the right hand. Lower down. Slide the left foot out. Bring it in. Let's do that again. So raise the right hand. Lower down. Extend. Left leg out. Release. Do that on the other side. So position your weight through all 4 points of contact. Engage the core. Float the left hand. Lower down. Float the right foot and float it back in. Float the left hand. Lower down. Float the right foot. So no shift of weight here. So let's put that together, alternating. So here we go. So right hand, left leg at the same time, release. Left hand, right foot at the same time. If you want to do it separately, that's fine, you find your way. So now we're going to take the right hand forward as the leg goes out. And back. And change sides. So extend. So we're just working through one step at a time. And you take the step that's right for you. If you can now, we're going to float the hand and the foot and reach it down and bring it in. So extend, float. So you've just got 2 points of contact. Make sure that balance is even. Engage the core, lengthen and lift, and lower down. Lengthen and lift, and lower down. So feel that shift of weight from one side to the other. Make it a smooth transition, not a jerky one. So using your core to do that all the time, and pressing out and down. So a nice flow of breath and movement combined. And one more each side. Float and down and float. Okay, so from here we're going to rest into child's pose. So knees wide, toes touch, sit back and just rest down. You can either have your arms forward, rest your forehead down, or rest your forehead on your hands. Just snuggle your hips down onto your heels if you can, or place a cushion to rest on. And if you want to, you can bring your arms behind you and sink down a little deeper. Just relax the whole body here. Okay, so on your next breath, bring your hands forwards. Bring yourself up a little bit here. My glasses are all steamed up now. Hang on. Okay, so we're going to lie on your left side. And rest on your forearm. So our legs are straight. If you need to, you can have that bottom leg bent for a bit more counterbalance. So shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, ankles are stacked. Lengthen through both heels and raise that top leg. And down. So everything again is coming from your center. So you should have a gap here in the neutral part of your spine. So again, your core muscles are in, they're holding you in place as you just float in that leg up and down. So pulling in as you lift and release. So take a breath in and exhale. Breath in and exhale. It's all about alignment. It's all about feeling your outer thigh and hip here working, and your core stabilization of the spine as you're doing that. So this time we're going to do a scissor kick. So we're lifting both legs, engage the core, take right leg or top leg forward, bottom leg back, and scissor. Good. And scissor. So feel the action in your hips here. Your knees remain straight. So there's no assistance from those muscles there. We're just working hip flexors and hip extensors. So as the top leg is going forward, it's your hip flexors. As the leg is going back, it's your extensors. And you're using your core here to stabilize. My hand is very light. Make a little tent shape with your hands and just have your fingers down, gently resting so you feel all the work in your core. And if this is too much, you can drop that bottom leg and just move the top leg. Take a rest if you want to. So it's a nice relaxed movement. Really deep engaging of the core muscles, not only in the front, your belly, but sides and back as well. Feel that whole sense of supportiveness. And last one, bring it back, then bring it back to center, rest it down. So we're going to come up now onto our forearm and coming into a side plank. So you can bring your bottom leg forward if you wish. And we're just going to push up from underneath here and reach. You can lift up and just lengthen to. Both legs are straight. Bring your top leg slightly forward and then push up and hold. So shoulders square, hips square. Nice big opening. If you're brave, you can lift that top leg. I'm not feeling that brave today. So you're pushing from underneath, working those side muscles, and then lowering down. Okay, coming onto our back, going into our 100 exercise now. So we haven't done this for a while. So feet close to the bottom, hip width apart, lift your back here and just draw your shoulder blades in and then let the back rest. Have a support for your head if you need to. Arms by your side. Lengthen through the fingertips. Lift your head, tuck your chin towards your chest. Engage your core. So we're just going to do some little pulses. So this is pulled in, so you feel this movement here, and then we're just going to tap, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So you keep that going, and while I'm talking, so just make sure that you have a good deep core contraction going on here. Good. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Okay, so our next one, we're going to take that a little bit harder. We're going to bring the right leg up, 90-degree angle. Other foot stays down. So chin to chest, so you just feel your shoulder blades, lengthen through the fingers, and here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So really feel the core work in there. And rest it down. Let's do that on the other leg. So lift, chin to chest, fingers away, and here we go. If you're feeling brave, bring the other leg up. And those who want to extend, good. And rest it down. Feet down. Excellent, well done. So let's do some windscreen wipers. So rolling to the right and rolling to the left. So a nice big opening for lower back here now. Nice and relaxed. One more each side. And then from here, roll over, push yourself up, turn your legs the other way. So we're going to do the hip work on the other side now. So resting down, let your head relax back down in your hand, lengthen through the heels. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees and ankles stacked, heels pushed away. So we're floating that top leg. So a little tent with your hand, light fingertips, and lifting and lowering. So really use that balance. Those who want a bit more, you can lift that lower leg. So you've got a bit more balance, a bit more core strength required here to do that. So you can have that bottom leg rested, or you can lift it like I've got mine lifted here. Make sure that you're resting on your side. Your bottom is lifted, your hips are lifted, so you're not resting there. Good. So just lengthening. So it's not about how high you go, it's about what contraction you have here, what stability you have in your spine as you're moving this leg with breath. So we take an inhale and exhale. Each exhale, draw in a little bit more. Okay, and inhale and exhale. Good. So we're going from here into that scissor kick now. So if you haven't got your bottom leg lifted, lift it if you can, and forwards. So top leg goes forwards, the bottom leg goes back. And we're moving from the hips, really tucking in, feeling that work, nice and relaxed. So it's like you're on one of those skiers in the gym. So keep your knees soft, don't lock them out. Nice and relaxed with breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just keep a nice, smooth, rhythmic breath. Relax body, relax mind. Just really lengthen through the heels. Last few seconds now. Last one. And bring it back to center. Rest down. Come up onto your forearm. So you go into our side plank. So you have an option to just have that bottom leg bent. So we'll do that one first. So pushing up and then reaching that top arm. Pushing up from underneath, nice big opening. You can raise that leg as well. Draw the shoulder blades back here. Rest it down. And if you want to, bring that top leg in front or the bottom leg, it doesn't matter. And then reach up and reach that arm. So resting through forearm, you can reach that leg as well if that's available to you, or bring it down or bend it in front, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and release it down. Onto your back now, coming into our bridging. So knees are bent, feet hip width apart, arms by your side. So lift your back slightly, draw the shoulder blades in and down, and then place the shoulder blades back down. Have the feet as close to the bottom as you can. So to actively engage the glutes as opposed to squeezing them, I want you to feel as though you're drawing your heels back towards the buttocks and feel the muscles engage. Not a squeeze, we don't want to squeeze the buttocks. So from here, press the lower back down as you inhale. Feel the pubic bone come up towards the ceiling. Feel the spine make contact. And then start to lift the spine one vertebra at a time, still drawing the heels back. So pushing up through the spine. So you get that really nice activation of glute muscles. Chin towards the chest. Take a breath in. Lift the heels to decompress the spine. And then as you exhale, just gently lower the spine down one vertebra at a time. So we're just going to keep doing that now from one point to another. Another thing as well before we start, have your toes slightly turned in and your heels slightly turned out. That will help to take that away from your glutes as well. So when you're ready, draw the heels back and just lift the spine with that inhale all the way up, top of the bridge. And then inhale, lift the heels, exhale and lower down. So a nice smooth breath. Soon as you're down, heels come back down. Draw back, take a breath in, peel the spine. So imagine your spine as a string of precious pearls. Lifting up one at a time. Inhale, lift the heels, exhale, and just allow those pearls to gently come down onto the table one at a time. Really relaxing down. Drop the heels, take a breath in, draw back the heels and peel the spine. Keep that going. So a nice big opening, top of your bridge here, push the hips up, take a breath in, lift the heels, exhale and lower back down. And relax the heels. Do that one more time. So take a breath in, pushing up. Top of the bridge, hold, inhale, lift the heels, exhale and lower down. Okay, so when you're down, just going to very gently bring your knees into rest. Nice restorative position. Take a few breaths here and then bring your legs in one at a time and do some gentle movements side to side. Do some circles, some small circles if that serves you. And the other way. Good. So you should be feeling nice and relaxed but worked. Good, and then just hold here, take a breath in. As you exhale, just roll yourself into a ball. Inhale and release. Exhale, roll into a ball. Inhale and release. Place your left foot down, extend it out, bring that right knee in and extend the leg up. So we've got a nice big stretch on the back of the leg here. So just hold it there. Just deepen into that stretch. So we're holding it longer than we would normally hold it, just to deepen through a little more. So with your heels, both heels should be pressing away in opposite directions and drawing that leg towards you a little bit more as it becomes available. Okay, so from here, bend that right knee, bend the left leg. Place the right heel or ankle to the thigh and then draw the legs in. So let's do a little movement side to side in that position first of all. Do some circles. And then hold. Right hand through the middle, hold the inside of the left thigh. Left hand to the outside of the left thigh. And just gently relax through the shoulders and just draw the legs in towards you. Nice stretch for these outer hip, posterior hip muscles here, the external rotators of the hip. So we're repeating that on the other side. So place the left foot down, right foot down, left knee in, right leg out straight and extend through the heel. Hold. You can use a strap here if you wish, just to hold here and hold yourself in place. So either hold in the calf if you can't reach, don't stretch up, keep your shoulder blades down and hold the back of your thigh instead. So both heels lengthened away. Nice big opening. Good. Just relax it through with your breath. So deepen your breath and relax into the pose a little deeper or into the stretch. Bend that left knee, bend your right knee, take the left ankle to the opposite thigh draw the legs in. So let's just do some side-to-side movements first of all, and then some circles. So nice to loosen up the lower back here as well, and then hold. Left hand through the middle, holding the inside of the right thigh, right hand to the outside of the right thigh, and draw those legs in. If you want a little bit more here, you can push foot into thigh, thigh into foot, and get that nice isometric contraction here as well. Okay, so lowering down, rolling onto your right side and then onto your front. Bring your right foot back. Push foot into hand, hand into foot, relax head down into the hand here. Press the hips down, press your pubic bone down, knees are parallel, reaching back, use a strap if you need to. Take a few deep breaths here and feel that nice stretch on the front of that right thigh. And then slowly start to release. Change to the other side. So grab the foot, use your strap, knees are parallel, straighten up the spine, push foot into hand, hand into foot, keep shoulders square, hips square, pubic bone down. Try not to let the knee go out to the side, just relax it through, deepening the breath. Slowly release. So from here we're going to push up onto a tummy stretch, abdominal stretch. Rock your hips side to side, interlace your fingers, and then just gently lift the heart center. Allow your hips just to relax down and your lower back to relax down. If you need a bit more, place your hands down and raise up. So keep the tops of the toes down, get a really nice stretch through the abdominal muscles here. And then release it down. We'll do that one more time. So take a breath in and lift. Nice relaxed breath. And exhale down. Slide the hands back, push up onto your knees. Back a little bit, come forward with the right leg, up, forward with the left leg, and bring yourself to face the front. Let's take those hands interlaced, push forwards. So you can take it over to the right, hip goes to the left, back, and forward. Other way, excuse me. Take the arms down, right arm comes up, hold the wrist, palm forwards. So feel as though you're stretching that hip out here, take the right leg behind, like we did at the start. Nice big opening and release. Drop it down. Good. And then release the feet. Just take that left arm up. Push the hip, hold, palm forward, lengthen. If you want to, take that foot behind. Nice big banana shape. Be opening out that left side. Few deep breaths, and then release the arm down into a tricep stretch. You can release that back foot. And release it down. Give yourselves a big hug. Roll those shoulders back. Open. Take your right arm underneath the left elbow and push forward and up. Release down. Left arm under the right elbow, palms together, push forward and up. Release it down. Take it up, hands behind, interlace, push down, lift the arms up behind you, really open out through the shoulders. Nice big opening, and then release. Gently roll the shoulders back. So just drop your chin forwards, lift up, center, drop the ear to the shoulder, ear to the shoulder. Just drop down, up to the other side, and again forwards, up to the other side. Release, lift up, take a breath in, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring the knees a little bit, inhale, and exhale. One more time, big breath in, palms down in front, hold, and thank you very much. Bye, namaste.